What the heck, Alex? Hello, everybody! Hello. Oh no! I'm sorry, Worm. The VOD will be available tomorrow, though. I'm alive! I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm watching TV. I'm in the living room. What happened to my voice? I'm sick. But my fever broke yesterday. But I'm still a little... I have a cough, and I guess you could say I'm a little congested. I don't feel congested. I can breathe, but I'm not pinning that. You have obligation. You have to ignore my coughing, okay? And my throat clearing. Also, it's not that I won't be able to interact with chat, it's that chat responses may be delayed. Have some ramen? I don't have any ramen. I ate all my ramen, and I haven't gone grocery shopping yet. Because I'm sick. There it is. If you guys make me laugh, I'm gonna cough. Here's the thing. I feel better. Like, it's just, like, I have low energy, but I haven't been pushing myself either. Like, I've been laying on the couch for, like, the last, 2 hours. So. No ramen is a tragedy. DoorDash it? I might Instacart a food order. But I'm hoping by Saturday I should be better enough to go and do my usual, chores and grocery shopping. Do I have a voice changer on? No, this is my normal voice. Do I? Is my mic set wrong? Hold on. Hold on. No, it's set to the right mic. No, my nose. I can breathe through my nose, guys. I have a deviated septum, so. That's why it does that. No, this is my normal speaking voice. I talk like this for Ophelia. I talk up here, in my higher range, in my head voice. My normal speaking voice is monotone. I am a voice actor. Can I airdrop you ramen? Just the picture, Holden. It's just a picture of ramen. Oh, you're fine. You guys, it's dinner time for some of the East Coasters. You can get dinner. I'm not gonna stop you. I will be here when you get back. I think I intercepted the ramen because I ate some. Lizzie! Hi, Laz. I'm very honored to be your favorite streamer. I was watching Fang and then I got a notification. Hey! Well, I mean, if you can have 2 tabs open, you can have YouTube and Twitch open so you could watch both of us, but I'm not gonna stop you. Ooh, nice. What'd you have, Jen? Oh no, Silver. I'm sorry to hear that. If you want to talk about it, you can talk about it in the mental health chat in the Discord. We just want to keep the chat a positive, happy place. And if there's anything sad or anything like that that you want to talk about, we do have a space for it in the Discord. You can vent and talk about it to your heart's desire. I'm sorry that happened to... I'm sorry that something bad happened, though. Caesar salad? Ooh. I had pizza for like a late lunch / early dinner, and the boys are fed, so... We're chilling. Excuse me. All good. No worries for anyone who has to go. If you are a member, the VOD will be available and ready for you when the stream is over. I am wanting to do a cooldown tonight, guys, so stick around for that. Non-members, you will get the video tomorrow. But that's the perks of being a member, is that you get the VODs right away, and you get access to a cooldown, which where we talk about probably the last couple of episodes, because some of them have been half streamed, half filmed. And you also get access to a Minecraft, a members-only Minecraft server. So, yeah. I feel the coughing, Mads. I spent half a year coughing. Oh. Yes, I am okay. Me, personally, Mads, I am sick. I'm gonna try and hold it in, because Ophelia is not sick. She is recovered, but, you know, shit happens. Oh, that's the worst. Enjoy your lurk. Yes, when I say the boys, I'm talking about Caramel and Salem. Hey, very honored, Maddie. Thank you. Ah, I see. Yeah, there's another SMP. There's another stinky SMP wedding happening, apparently. Yes, Caramel and Salem are my cats. Being sick is a pain. It sucks. But how have you guys been? I haven't streamed in a week. I know I've been talking to a couple of you guys in the Discord, both the fan Discord and my Discord. But how have you guys been? I've been working in the morning and then bedridden for the rest of the day. So, you know, that's how my week's been going. When was the last time I streamed? Saturday? No. Like Thursday, I think. Has it seriously been a week since I've streamed? Ooh. I want to watch Supernatural, but I heard that it gets like really shitty after like season like 6 or 7. I have water beside me. I've been eating what I have in my fridge and my freezer because I need to go grocery shopping, but I've had soup a couple of times. I just don't find soup very filling. So then I find myself like eating it and I'm like, wow, this is great. Like this feels like it's helping my sickness. And then like 2 hours later, I'm like, wow, I'm hungry again. So. Unlike Ophelia, I don't drink tea, sadly. It's hard enough. Yes, I do drink the broth. It's hard enough for me to get water in my system. Just, I don't know. It's ADHD brain. Like I just forget to drink water all the time. And I'm very picky about my water because like I'm so fucking high maintenance, guys. I have to have water. It can't be warm or room temperature because I will fucking gag. It's disgusting. And I barely make it through like a 16 ounce or what's my water bottle? 32 ounce. I barely can make it through a 32 ounce water bottle in a day. And it's so bad. And I know it's so bad. And it's probably the reason for a lot of my fucking issues. But I just don't drink it. So, and then like tea is just like hot water and like if it doesn't have enough flavor in it, I'm like, meh. Yeah, I should Instacart some fruit. Excuse me. Yeah, but like what? What would I get? Like for cold tea. I drink 1 cup of water a day if I can, but I only drink ice water. Yes, it has to be ice water. I have been drinking a lot of juice and I've been avoiding milk products so that I don't get phlegmy. Trust me, guys. I learned a few things from my mom, and I am turning 28 this year. If I don't know anything else, I know how to take care of myself when I'm sick because no one else is gonna do it. It's me, myself, and I. No worries, Lily. Good luck. Ooh. That's gonna be fun, AJ. My birthday is also in July. Mark and I actually share a birthday. It's the 24th. Matt, go take care of Mads. He's in a different country than me. Sadly. Oh yeah, Lizzie. Wait, are you the 20... You're the 25th, right? Lizzie? On my way right now. Matt the other day was so sweet. We were in call and he was like, just give me your sickness so that I can deal with it. And I was like, you're very sweet, Matt. Thank you. 25th, yeah. 20? That's actually crazy, Oliver. Yeah, I've got my boys are here. Salem's right beside me and Caramel's sitting on my footrest. Ooh. Sadly though, Luna, they can't feed me soup. If I don't do the math, I forget how old I am. That's the way to live. Mandy made Matt cry. I have heard from Matt himself. Y'all are babies. Mister! Thank you for the resub. Happy 1 month. I hope your day's going well. I'm sick. Yippee. Okay, Kira. You sound like someone else I know. I can't train them to make me soup and feed me soup. I think at most I could train them to bring me like a tissue. Maybe. Yes, there's some mid-20s here. Let's go. I'm not alone. We're not gonna pretend like 28 is late 20s. It's late 20s is the year 29 and that's it. Yes, you can. No, I can't, Laz. I can't train them. No, I need to get on the server and do stuff. Did you send a fixed one, Alex? No. I need to pin the message. Would you like me to do it, Alex? Mid-20s is like, well, I'm considering 28 to be a part of the mid-20s, but technically I think mid-20s is like 24 to 26, 27. You're being compared to Laz. That's why he popped in. He said the same thing. He's like, just train them. And I'm like, I can't. Old. Killing myself. Ending it all. I'm not old. What the heck? Hold on. There we go. I got stats. Pin. There we go. You guys aren't old, just experienced. Okay. Oh, Alex. Yeah, just for that end bit, I'm not pinning that. You're young, shush. Compared to some of y'all, no. I am not young, but I appreciate it. I still have a lot of life left, but like 30 seems so daunting. But I've also heard people talk about how like 30 is so like rewarding. Like that's like 20s genuinely is the year to like figure shit out, and then when you hit 30 it's supposed to be like that's when you're like thriving. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that's true. We'll see if that holds true to my life. But you know, life likes to, you know, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. It doesn't like me. Let's just say that. Likes to fuck me over. You're so 18 is so young. Everyone thinks like when they turn 18, they're like, oh my god, I'm an experienced adult. I'm gonna know, like, it's time to be an adult. It's like, no, please. Take the next 10 years. You've got time. Figure shit out. All right, you guys ready? Ready to hop in and be bombarded by people who need to talk with us because we haven't been on for 4 days? Because I can guarantee it. Hold on, where is it? Black screen for a second. Oh, Minecraft, don't do this. I swear if you crash, I'm gonna be so mad. Why? I just can't open it. Hello? Okay, there we go. We can move now. Minecraft? See what I mean? Instantly. Instantly bombarded. Thank you, Jen. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Hi. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling better.
Headache go away?
Mm-hmm.
Good. You feel less, like, what's the word? Is woozy? Less dizzy?
I mean, some things are, you know, still processing, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
That the area is vast, and I have to, you know, I have to load it. I have to process it. Otherwise, I get a little bit of a stutter. But otherwise, me physically, I'm fine.
Makes sense.
2 seconds.
Hmm. Hello?
Let's just say I'm a very busy person. The fact that I have been MIA for a couple of days, it doesn't take people 2 seconds before they need something from me.
Oh, who's messaging you?
It's Kyron and Paige, which is fine. It's just you're here, and then Kyron's messaging me, and then Paige is messaging me, and there's a whole bunch. It's just like a lot. So give me one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
What's up?
There's 2 things I wanted to talk to you about, if you have the time.
Would I be able to check my mail first?
Absolutely.
I just woke up.
Sorry.
Oh, well, hold on. I'll be right back.
Hold on. Wait.
I was going to the apothecary.
Can you, real quick, just, like, hold your arm out? Has it gotten bigger?
I accidentally touched an echo shard the other day, but I'm fine.
Are you fine?
Yes, I'm fine. Helia
sure?
gave me her echo shard to look at, and then I didn't have my backpack on me, and well, here's the thing. I didn't grab anything because the brain fart. And I didn't have my backpack on me, so I had to use wool to hold it. So.
And that didn't work out too well.
Well, the initial time, no. The wool was fine.
Okay. You're okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Just sadly, it spread a little.
Okay. Do you want me to wait here for you?
Paige is saying that they sent me, or they dropped off something. They dropped off roses or something. I don't know why.
I guess because you weren't feeling well, probably.
Yeah, I think it is. But I don't know where they sent it, because it's not here, so I'm gonna check the apothecary.
Do you want me to come with you, or do you want me to stay here?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Where did you drop them off? this turn. I can make another alley. You are hereby invited to attend the Verdant Vale Ball and birthday celebration. June 9th, 6 p.m. Kindly arrive in garden party formal attire. We ask that people not wear primarily white. Off-white is acceptable. The garden, please meet at the Overworld Castle Hueso and make sure to sign in and inform one of the Overworld Knights to be escorted to the warp plate. Once teleported in, please stay within the venue. You're planning to leave. Please inform someone in the Overworld Court. Selling specialized crafts and designated items will be sold at the ball. This occasion shall be marked by a day of foods, games, animals, music, and dancing. We're looking forward to having you. Okay. Oh, they're in front of the apothecary. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, okay. Well, I don't... Excuse me. Oh, I might just have to... Oh. No! Put this inside. Because these can be used... These are the good flowers, too. These can be used for... The stuff. Yeah, that's more than enough roses. Okay. Hi, sorry, I couldn't find them.
No, that's fine. You wanna go inside?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So first thing is more business related. With Olivier. He got a book that led to coordinates, and he went to the coordinates in the end, and he couldn't find anything. So me and him together went to there were two sets of coordinates. We went to both of them in the overworld, and we found things there, a lot of Skulk related things, and both of the coordinates were right above ancient cities as well.
Okay.
And they came with notes. The notes led us to whatever. And then eventually the last note led us to my tower, right under my waystone. There was a barrel with more Skulk related things and another note and a thing for a warp pad. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And we went there. It was in the end. And we believe it's Shadow's Edge.
Oh. So
we explored, but there's definitely a main area that we didn't go into.
Okay.
And I think we're going there soon. I don't know how soon, but soon. And I want to know if you'd like to accompany us.
And how do you know this isn't a trap?
We surveyed pretty much everything there besides what looked to be the main building, which was a treehouse. It looked very like it was an abandoned village. There was Skulk throughout the ground, and there were walls built up around the village. But we couldn't see anything of suspicion besides the treehouse, which we specifically haven't gone into yet.
How do you know this isn't a trap by Olivier?
I trust Olivier. I do. I really, really do. He was really one of the first people I ever told about me.
You've lived for
And even
1,000+ years. How has there never been anyone else you've told about?
There were like maybe one or two people, but I was scared more than anything. I don't when I tell people my whole shtick, I don't ever expect them to believe it or have any sort of empathy. And I was correct in believing that until Olivier. He was the first one that really believed in me and believed my story.
Doesn't mean that between then and now, he hasn't changed. What if the sleepwalker shtick is just goblin stuff?
It could be. That's a very fair thought. But at the same time, what if it's not? I am very prepared for anything.
Yeah, because you've had time with this information.
I don't necessarily just mean that. I've been preparing for literally the worst since I got into this body. How I always do it. I am stalked beyond belief. I trust Olivier and I'm willing to see this through. You don't have to come with me or him at all. I just wanted to see if you wanted to.
It intrigues me, of course, but it feels dangerous. We still don't know what's going on with this sleepwalker state thing that's happening.
There was a note that he got from the barrel under my tower. And I don't remember exactly what it said, but I do believe it had some sort of promise towards the truth.
Which is silly because they promised the truth if he chose to go and he didn't choose to go. So why is this sleepwalker or whoever they are is still offering up the information?
There's something else. I haven't shared this with Olivier yet because it's recent, but this appeared in my tower the other day in the same format that the notes from the Sleepwalker always takes, and it accompanied a Spell Power 5 book.
This seems not... This seems either addressed to... It's not Arlo, because it says we. He's the only unless you've been training other people in fire.
No.
Then it's probably...
And I didn't just train Olivier in fire, I also trained Olivier in combat.
When you were Agni.
Correct.
I don't know what that means. It feels like a threat.
I don't read it as a threat personally.
Make sure you're prepared for the threats to come. Or for the, whatever they said, the battle to come.
It's may you keep your powers strong for the battle to come. That sounds like, in my mind, and this sounds stupid, but I've seen it before. Not in my case, but I've seen it before. The way it is worded is, may you keep your powers strong for the battles to come. Almost sounds like a prayer.
It's never one I've heard before.
Same, but apparently whatever the sleepwalker is also trying to find my heart too.
Why?
I have no idea.
Again, that doesn't seem like it bodes well. Why would this thing that is, if we're going to talk about it as if it's an actual entity, right? It's a separate own thing. It's not just, you know, another mind, if you will. Hypothetically speaking, if it's another mind within Olivier, and it keeps offering him up the truth, but he has to give up a part of himself for it, that doesn't seem like it's very willing to be on his side.
Mm-hmm.
This note doesn't really feel like I said, it feels more like a threat of like, you better be prepared because there's a battle coming. And I don't understand how it could like, and then wanting to find your heart, that sounds like a bad thing. It sounds like it wants
disagree.
Power or something.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you say mages took your heart?
Yes.
Yeah,
It was mages and then...
Yeah, so clearly they wanted it for some sort of spell or ritual.
Mm-hmm.
And then this shadow person, this sleepwalker also wants your heart. That just sounds like there's some bad spell that they're making Olivier do. He's waking up in places that he shouldn't be waking up in, ancient cities, especially both those coordinates that you said were above ancient cities. Those are probably the ones that he went to, and he looted and he killed those wardens, probably looking for your heart.
Possible. But, and I know this is not exactly the most ideal thing, but whether or not we like it, Olivier's gonna go. I'm not gonna let him go there on his own, though.
It sounds like a bad idea.
I don't entirely disagree. But at the very least, I want to be there for him because he's been there for me. The least I can do.
He was there for you when he was sound of mind.
He's been here for me since he remembered who I am.
I don't know what to say.
Don't have to say anything. But if you want to come, door's open. It's not going to close. If you don't want to, that's also fine. I will keep you updated on what we find.
When are you going?
I'm not exactly sure. I need to talk to Olivier.
Did you say today?
I have no idea if it's today or not. I'm hoping it is because I want to get this over with. But
Very caring
hi,
of
buddy.
you.
I don't want him to get hurt. But if he is doomed to get hurt anyway because he's going to go there anyway, I'd rather get it over with so that we can work on the next step. Does that make sense?
The next step seems like a power grab.
I mean, that's not what I mean. The next step towards, if he gets hurt, the next step towards him healing. That's what I mean. Can I help you, buddy? There was something else I want to talk to you about as well.
What's up?
I want to be I want to tell you how my heart was stolen in the first place. I, if you're okay in hearing, if not, that's completely fine.
I don't see why not.
Very beginning of it all, I was
You
a
want to
scientist.
sit?
If you want to, I don't mind. When I was a scientist, I was, for the most part, a hermit as well. I was just doing my own thing. I didn't have any family left. And around, I was around 23 at this time, I think. But eventually, the royal court found out that I was, doing scientist things on my own, and they wanted a piece of the pie. And I gave in, and I was sort of just their scientist mage guy for a while. And in that time, I met a lot of different people, and I learned a lot of different things. There's a particular woman that I met, and after a while, I ended up falling in love with her. And we were together for a good few years. I think I was about 28. She ended up, while I was asleep, betraying me and quite literally taking the heart from my chest. She was in league with this group of mages. I don't even know if they have a name. And they wanted my heart because it was connected to Skulk. Because any Skulk experiments I had done on myself. And wherever they placed my heart, wherever it is, I still have no idea, but I think I do have a theory, but it's not important. What is important is that
How is it not important? If it's a theory, shouldn't you explore it? Because that's the whole point of all of this, is to find it.
I'll get there. In my thousands of years of living, Ophelia, I've never once felt that love again. Not until I met you. And I got to know you. And I don't know how else to show that I care and that I'm not just here to use you. Because I'm not. The last thing I want to do. And the only way I can think of to make that work is to stop searching for my heart in general.
What?
I will not use you to find it. I care for you more than I cared for them.
I don't know what he's doing.
In your lap.
Hi, baby. can't let you do that, Bale.
Why?
Zeroth. Because you'll be stuck like this forever. Unless Miran kills you. And then what?
On to the next body, I guess.
And how long will that take?
Don't know.
So in the end, it might not even be worth it.
I feel ya. Every minute you get to spend with is worth the thousands of years I was without you.
I don't get that luxury, though.
I understand.
I don't want you to do that. That's not something that's gonna make me happy.
But I don't want you to feel like I'm just using you to get to it.
I think the thing that I'm struggling with most is that even if you're not... Even if your words are true and you're not using me, you still used everybody else. How much were you actually the advisor for the overworld? How much did you actually care about the well-being of the people? Did you advise Darcy to go ahead with the Wolfkin draft? Did you send those Wolfkins out to fight for us, to die, to be slaughtered? Did everything that Darcy felt and her paranoia that built up to make her so horrible, where did that paranoia stem from? Distrust? In what? Her court? Were you there for us? Or were you there for you?
I wasn't in the court until 5 years ago.
That doesn't change my question.
At first, I was there for me. But for these past few months, I do feel I've changed. We're going ahead and building the embassy in the Nether. I'm hoping to do the same in the end. I want to.
What's that gonna matter if the end keeps breaking overworld laws? What's the point in having an embassy? What's the point in having kingdom relations if they're just going to keep breaking laws?
I don't know, but I'm doing everything that I feel I can. Lenore and I are trying to figure out the best way for me to not be a secret advisor. I don't want to make a ceremony about it because I feel like that's useless. But we're trying to figure things out.
You prepared for everyone to know?
Prepared might not be the best word, but something I said to Zach. Zach knows. I will say that much. Rowena had told him very few things, and then he came to me with questions, and at that point I was like, okay, whatever.
At this point, who doesn't?
Exactly. But what I told Zach is that no matter how many people know, there's always going to be one person that says, "Ooh, this guy's immortal. Let me kill him." And that's always what I've been worried about. But I'm tired. I want to rest.
You have to find your heart to do that.
I know, but the last thing I'm going to do is use you. The promise I made.
I don't really know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I didn't really expect any sort of answer out of you with this. I wanted to tell you how I felt. It's really difficult for me. Because, I've been alive for thousands of years and going through people's memories, seeing the love they have and the care they have for people. And then watching those same people die over and over. It's hard. It's hard to tell how to care. But I'm trying.
I know.
I've worked on my tower more.
I saw.
I'm gonna finish my own house. Fiore called it ugly. Pissed. Can't believe this. I know I'm not a builder, but that just wasn't nice.
Well, she doesn't like shrieklings, so.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way. I didn't know that.
I hate to break it to you, but not a lot of people like shrieklings. They're the reason why a lot of people their family was taken from them.
I get that, and I'm not saying that I expect people to like Shrieklings, but I had to have like a one-on-one interaction with Fiore, because I had to ask her questions about the Jura stuff. And I didn't realize that she was not just dislikes Shrieklings. I don't care if she dislikes Shrieklings, but she's scared of Shrieklings. Which is fair. I understand it's completely justified, but I wasn't ready for it.
Are you going to the ball?
The ball? The high vessels thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry. I haven't decided yet. I was dragged into Kyanite's birthday party
Oh.
by the fucking ankles, it felt like.
How was it?
A lot. I gave people free rides on my head.
That's very kind of you.
Uh-huh. I bought 16 netherite ingots from Rhinar, so hopefully I have enough if I never need any. What are you getting up to today?
I have something I need to answer. Kyron wants to
Way to
talk
be
at some
vague.
point. Well,
Mhm.
sorry, I guess it's pen pal thing that I've started with Paige, incidentally.
I see.
I need to reply to that. I should check on Vincent at some point. I was supposed to the other day, but I feel so bad. I didn't get a chance. And Kyron wants to talk at some point, but they said it wasn't urgent, so. But it's about Vincent, so I don't know if it's beneficial to talk about it before I go and see him. If I see him. I don't know.
Possible.
I'm worried about him.
That's fair. I am gonna try to get into the end as soon as I can. And then do the search through Dura's places. And then after that, we should be able to deliver the sentencing and he will be out of jail.
I worry it won't matter.
You think he's too far?
His core is cracked in 3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? I'm not knowledgeable on crystallians.
All from what I read, a split core is extremely unstable and is like basically the verge of death. So I don't know how he's walking around with it broken in 3s, but if this echo shard theory is correct that Marley theorized, his echo shard was cracked in 3 and it had this red glint around it, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what the red indicates, and I'm stumped on it. And think of it like a mirror. When you crack a mirror, there's pieces that can fall off of it, or it can just spider. And I think every time he takes a blow, it adds a new piece, a new shattered piece. And if it's so shattered that it's The best case scenario is if it's in 3 solid states. And then I can mend it back together. My worry is that if it's fractured in the way of pieces are chipping off, if I don't have all the pieces and I'm not able to mend them together, does that mean a piece of him will be gone? I know he walks a very thin line right now. And Kyron made a very good point of people that I'm helping heal. If they're goblins, I could be helping them heal back to full. And that was my thought. And I said, what am I supposed to do? I was like raised to help people. I am supposed to heal them. And if I heal them to 100% in a body that's not theirs, then they'll be stronger. But Kyron brought up, what if they broke it trying to utilize it? I don't think that's the case, because I think Vincent's core was cracked a long time ago. But people like Kelia, or I don't know, it just makes me like worry. Because Kyron's right. What if they broke the body that they were trying to take over, and that's why they're sick, and then I'm willingly healing them? It's either that, or that nullifies them as goblins, because why would a goblin take a broken body?
Sure.
It seems silly to me.
Those are all fair arguments. I wish I could do more. I'm sorry.
You have to stop them.
The goblins?
Yeah. I can't fight them. There's a lot of people who can't fight. We've already lost too many.
I'll do everything I can in my power. I've fought goblins before, I can tell you that much.
I just need you to start advising Lenora on the right thing to do.
I'm working on it. I am. Unfortunately, when it comes to the goblins, I'm also a little stumped. I've been trying to keep my eye out on who might be anyone greater, or not who they say they are, but fortunately I'm never in the best place to know that. It was my own fault. But I mean, I'm trying. The best thing that we can do, which is what I've really been trying to do, is bolster our own defenses. Discretion is our best weapon.
If you keep this from the people, they won't have time to prepare.
Very true. But at the same time, if I tell everyone, hey, there's goblins back. They're among us somehow. One, the goblins know that we know. They don't already. That can cause a lot of issues.
How would the goblins not be scared that we figured them out? That we're hot on their trail?
In what way would they have reason to think that we are onto them?
No, I'm saying that if we tell everyone, how... We make them lose confidence. Make the goblins lose confidence that they're succeeding, that they're being sneaky, that they're getting away with what they're doing. If everyone knows, then the goblins have nothing. They have nothing to do then. How are they supposed to be sneaky still? The moment they start being sneaky, we'll be sus of them.
Because what happens when they lose their cover is either they get desperate, which makes them unpredictable, or they go for a suicide charge, taking however many with them as they can. Secondary, if people find out about goblins before we know who they are, everyone's gonna stop trusting each other in general. There will be no unity. There will be no...
There's no unity now, Zoroth.
There's a little bit. There's just a little bit of trust. Just a little bit.
Yeah, and how do you think that the people are gonna look at the crown when they find out that they've been holding this information? Do you think they're gonna trust you?
No.
So then what's the point?
Because if we can figure out who the goblins are, then hopefully we can take them out before they do anything. And then two, the unity between kingdoms that we are working hard for isn't thrown in chaos. I understand your point, and I agree with you. I don't know what the right option is. I'm just saying the option.
Someone has to check the world border.
I have been.
Did you find any leaks? Any cracks?
Nothing. I've still have to check about 5 to 10% of it on the eastern side, but once I check that, I will have gone around the entire thing.
Well, if there are no cracks, then there's probably not that many.
I would agree.
So I think you're going to want that unity.
I'm working on it. Really am.
Oh, trust me, this is not a panic attack. This is just thinking. Fast thinking.
Hello? Can I help you? Ophelia? Thank you for trusting me.
I feel like I have no choice.
I am easily the most suspicious person, I feel. I have the most far-fetched story by far. Well, thank you for putting your trust in me.
Of course.
And if it makes you happy, I'll find my heart. But I'm not going to use you to do it. I promise. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I love you. Bro.
I love you too.
You probably are busy. I don't want to keep you. Message me if you need anything, okay? I'll be around. I'll be flying around somewhere. Whether I'm at my tower or I'm in Razortron, I'll be somewhere. I need to actually work on making that village good. I'm thinking I want to make that village a hideout, like under the village, for people that we 100% trust and we know aren't goblins.
Where?
Under Razortron.
Oh. See.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, something that I will need help with is that with the new village laws going out, my village is probably not up to date. That was me. So I probably will need help getting it in a state where villagers stop dying so that I don't get in trouble.
Just tell me what you need me to do and I'll do it.
Well, at some point I might need a wall, but that's a lot, and the area needs to be lit up.
I think
Villagers
I can
need
decent
decent homes.
I can probably make an outline for a wall with wool today, for sure. We can kind of go from there.
I think the mountain should be fine because it's cold and...
I will say, I went on top of that mountain the other day, and there were like a shit ton of animals just on top of the mountain.
Oh, we could probably bring them down.
I don't know if they're still up there. But I can outline a wall. Do you want the wall to go around your house too? Or no? I can make like two separate like outlines. One that goes around just this village, and then the second that goes around your house, and you can see which one you prefer. Because I have a lot of wool I can use.
Well... I'd imagine it'd go like this. You probably could lead it up to the beehive or like just behind. I don't care about this being within the wall.
Right.
But
so on this side, lead up to the beehive, because I was kind of thinking like, because I think it would be, for one, it would look better if it was like a thicker and like taller wall.
So then maybe this tree instead.
Yeah, well, my thought process is if I lead the wall directly into this, then I can kind of make the wall as thick as this, like a 5 thick wall with like a layer that you can walk inside of.
Okay,
was kind of my idea.
That's we're not making a fortress.
Okay,
I just need a wall so that mobs don't get it.
Okay, so do you want me to build like just a cobblestone wall, like literally cobblestone walls?
Well, not cobblestone. Use a better
Well, I'm using that as an
building
example.
material. Well, yeah. Well, it doesn't. This is the thing: is I don't know if I want it to touch this building. I don't know if like I would much rather it like go from here around like this
Onto a tree.
hug this
And then,
probably,
Mm-hmm.
and then connect up with that pathway over there, where the lights are.
Mm-hmm.
But
And then for the, oh yeah.
yeah, for the other side, it's weird.
Well, I guess
though.
the other side, because there's water there, so if we just light up that whole area on this side, the hill kind of acts as a defense.
Kinda, but I know there's mobs that come down from the mountain.
That is true.
They also die from fall damage, so like I don't.
That's also true.
Ooh.
Oh, he's just vibing up there.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll figure something out.
Fiore's so much better at this. Her village is so nice.
I'll come up with a few things to throw down, and then we'll figure it out.
I just
I'll
feel
probably
like
go
I
ahead and
don't
do
have
that.
any time for building lately. All my animals are still in these bad pens.
Need to make a barn.
Oh. I just
So I think, yeah, I might get in contact with Amaterasu, see if I can get into Limbo with them, do some searching, get that out of the way, and then I can start construction, quote unquote.
okay.
Does that sound okay?
I do have a question.
So,
Since you said that going to your grave helps you remember stuff, have you been there since you went on your like week-long journey to find it?
I've only been there like showing a few people, but I haven't been there to sit down and meditate. Why do you ask?
So you don't know anything more about Bale than what you already know?
I know enough about Bale. I know pretty much all of Bale.
Like what?
Is there something the only thing I'm missing is his childhood.
So he died by getting a gassed fireball to the chest.
That's why there's a chest cavity.
Yes, he was a Netherian noble,
Correct, of the Misrael family.
and he worked hand in hand with the Deverell family?
He
Right?
didn't. He
What's that
specifically didn't. His mother did. The Deverell family, correct? Yeah. The Misrael family was the master of coin before.
Okay.
But
Did they
he
like the court? He seemed like kind of a bad guy.
he was not a
anything-
great guy. He
he,
was
like-
not really in the court.
But his mother was.
His mother was
What did she do?
master of coin.
Before the Deverell family.
Correct.
Do you remember her name?
No. That is such a minute detail.
I don't know.
That's fair.
Did he like? I don't know. You said
He
you
spent-
don't remember his childhood, but was he like? Did he steal or anything?
He definitely got up to shenanigans, but he spent most of his time down in the purple light.
He was a master in the purple light. What does that mean?
He was responsible for trafficking.
Oh.
And the Misrael family found out because they didn't know. And then they quote unquote mysteriously went missing. He was the only one
The
left.
Misrael family went missing?
Correct. There was only the two parents and him, so I guess the parents went missing. And then he also ended up dying not long after they did. When I say went missing in quotation.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Does he know how they died?
He was the one who,
Oh.
because they found
Why?
out about his stuff in the purple light.
Do you know if he did that to anybody else?
If he killed anyone else?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Just random nobodies. People who double-crossed him or tried to scam him. He would have abducted and so on and so forth. As he would always like to put it, he was justified because they quote-unquote wronged him. He was not justified. Balefire has done some crazy things.
Do you know if he trafficked anybody other than Mayrin?
There are definitely other people, but Mayrin was his star, as he would put it.
Ugh.
Yeah. Trust me, I went down to the Purple Light District, and I saw the building and the room. I understand if you're curious. We can go down there, but if...
No. I'm good.
Cool. Just know that there's a tunnel directly under my tower, like a cave. Which
Don't let
is really
anyone
annoying.
else know that it's there, because fingers will be
Only
pointed.
the court. Only the court knows. But yeah, great. Having a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess also, Rexaris knows too. I trust Rexaris a lot.
With what?
About like the purple light stuff.
He...
He's been down there before I showed him. Because his father had stuff down there and he was doing some digging and he found it.
But you've told him everything that you told me, or?
Just about, like, that the purple light is under my tower. Like, me and him went down there together.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So, I trust him a lot. We've had a lot of good discussions as of late.
Alright.
I think he's a trustworthy individual.
I've replaced my waystone, and the only people that I know to have it are Kyron, Skylar, and Vincent and I believe Charity. I can't remember if she grabbed it.
Um.
I gave her permission to. So.
Okay. I know Arlo does. I'm not sure about anyone else. I do, obviously, but you know. Also, I don't know if you know this. On top of that mountain up there, on the other side, is this like an unnamed waystone just sitting there?
I didn't know that. Did you pick
Do you want
it
me to
up?
grab it? No.
Sure, if you want.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Well, aren't you?
Huh?
Aren't you going to do stuff?
They said in 5 minutes, so I have 5 minutes.
Who?
Amaterasu.
Oh. Okay.
So I have 5 minutes, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm back. It wasn't on that mountain. It was on a different one.
Oh.
Closer to the castle. My bad.
You're fine. It's all good.
Okay. I have a lot more bones, by the way, if you need to use your flower farm at any point.
No, I've got a good stock. I do want to make a flower farm in the flower forest that's that way, but I am working on getting those materials.
If you need anything, let me know.
I don't think I do. Maybe quartz eventually, but I can purchase those myself.
Okay. I have been working hard on acquiring things. Take a look.
Jeez Louise.
So if you need anything, let me know. Especially diamonds. If you need diamonds, I do not mind giving any of those away. I really don't need them.
Excuse me.
Excused. So if you need anything, let me know. I have an abundance of things. Get 'em. Oh, damn. That's too late. Okay, I gotta go.
Okay.
Be safe, please. Message me if you need anything.
I'm trying to kill this stupid thing right now.
Talk to you later?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Message me if you need anything. Bye-bye.
Bye. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. What do I need? I got that just in case. Appreciate Skylar. Really don't need the cookies. Let's bring some this. Oh, I need to make more of this, more tea. Got apples. No, I'm not really a sweets person. I should go to the apothecary. Make some potions. Grab this. This and these. I'm really running out of regen. Oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh no! Uh-oh. Well. Yeah, apparently. I've made flasks before. I crashed! Nah, you don't need to make a flask. Also, I will say, Oppi's not switching sides. She's holding true to a promise she made. Not gonna lie, it might be my computer, guys. Because I switched. No, why is nothing responding? Oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh. Hello? Oh, it's just doing its thing. Okay, I didn't need a bottle. Great! Or no. Yeah. Right, glowstone. I want glowstone. Because redstone makes it last longer, but you can't make health potions last longer. Everyone is trying to talk to me! Okay, 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 okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this, because I need money. I will show you to my office. Please meet me in the fortress. Okay.
Ophelia.
Oh no, I'm muted. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am doing well. Please follow me.
Oh, sorry, I have to eat.
The captain is, not using his office, so we'll just hop in there.
Okay.
Would you like to speak more privately?
Yes, I can make it. Give me a second.
Mhm.
And give me one moment. I just need
No
to
worries,
get
take your time.
this. Sorry, I just needed nourishment food so I don't get hungry while I'm here.
I completely understand. That is also something that we will be including in the Festival of the Flame. I hope you know that I did not mean to not provide that during the birthday. I was unaware of your special requirements for food.
No, it's all right. I did. I informed Helia because she was the one who was doing the potions and the flowers. So I believe that I let her know. As for food options for the festival, nourishment food is very helpful for us, but also a lot of the flower spirits are vegetarian, so it's hard to find nourishment food that is vegetarian. So it's understandable.
Yes, Fiore and Enya are going to be working on it hand in hand during the Flame Festival.
Perfect.
So it should be all accounted for. You don't have to bring much food with you. Of
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
course.
I didn't find out much, but from what I understand, Balefire Misral obviously was not a good person. He heavily worked in the Purple Light District to traffic individuals. Sex and gender was not specified, but as for Mayrin, I don't know how much you know about her, but she was
Master.
his master, and she was his star. So I don't know. I guess that just means that she was his favorite. Either that means favorite to dish out, or I don't know. But he also is the reason why his own family is dead. They found out his dealings with the Purple Light District, and he killed them. He killed anyone who found out and got in their way.
I see. So... okay. Well, that honestly gives me some relief. The Mishral family, or at least I believe his mother was our last master of coin before the late Cain Devereaux.
Yes.
So.
That was the other information, but I figured you might have had logs on that as well already. I worry that although I know and I'm under the impression that Mayrin is still looking for her master, she has this revenge and vendetta against him. I don't know if someone who was so capable, and if I may speak from my own opinion, I don't know if someone was so capable of taking down his own family emotionally wise. That would be a lot, but just taking down anyone who got in his way, I don't necessarily know if the way that he died is true, but I don't know. I don't think Sarath remembers exactly how. He just found the body, and he has the memories, and he's still working on childhood memories, but I don't know how much that will bring you. Childhood memories, that is.
Probably not much, to be honest. I was more looking for answers of what happened to his family, so I appreciate it, Ophelia.
Of course. I'm sorry that your Master of Coin passed. Well, both of them.
Oh, hey. You get out of here. Ugh, sorry. I'll move him.
No, it's okay.
Yes. They're like dogs. Very obedient and they follow. Like a lost puppy. So, sorry if he freaks you out.
I just wasn't expecting him to be standing right behind me.
Yes, perhaps he liked how you smell.
I've been told that I smell like dead grass, so... Or dried grass. I think that's what Atticus said. So, I don't... If that's the smell that he likes, I don't...
Well, he's got a big nose, so perhaps he's getting undertones. Also, looks like you've been playing with paint.
Oh! More skulk. I touched some accidentally.
Is it... Did you just touch it and didn't wash your hands?
No, it's like a burn, like a scar. Remember how
See.
I needed to wear proper protection when dealing or when treating Helia?
Yes.
This is what happens if I don't. Anywhere it touches me, I get like a burn or like a it feels like a mixture between like a burn and then like electric shock kind of. And then it leaves a mark. It fades.
Oh, whatever.
The
keep is this. Whatever.
Seems Skyrim is home.
And with someone?
Yes, we had a council meeting.
I apologize if I interrupted or took
Oh,
like
no,
took
it is quite fine. I have a one-track mind when it comes to certain things, and I forgot to send you a missive back until it was done.
No, that's fine. I wouldn't want to distract you anyway, so. But yeah, that was all the information that I personally found. So, I can keep asking, but I don't know how much more he has. That would be of use.
Well, I appreciate it.
Of course.
Is there anything else that you wish to speak with me about?
I know that I was informed that you are giving Kyron the ability to make a law?
Well, if Kyron is able to persuade me and make a compelling case, then yes.
Well, in my nature, it's to save everybody. But I have tried to speak with them rationally about the potential law they want to propose. So, I guess just as a little update and reassurance in that regard that we talked about.
Yes. Well, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it, and we'll be ready for what they decide to tell me or propose.
Of course. And I guess my last question is, you asked me to come straight here. Do you want me to go back and pay my toll? I have no problem. Okay.
Your toll is waived, especially if it was to talk to me about things I have asked of you to do. It would not feel right of you to pay a toll.
Thank you.
Of course. Why don't I walk you out?
Sure. That would be perfect. I appreciate it, Your Highness.
Of course. Do you have any art of you?
I don't, but a lot of my villagers are very talented. I'm sure that and Fiore knows a few.
That is quite true. Oh! Why don't we greet Kyron?
Hi. Oh, are you in a group? Sorry.
Hello. No, you're fine.
It is quite fine. I was just about to show Ophelia back to the Waystone, but if you're here, I don't see why you can't do it.
Yeah, I can. I hope you had a good chat. Hope it wasn't too boring.
Oh, I'm sure you guys can talk about it all you want. Well, until then, I must get to work, but thank you, Ophelia.
Of course. What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
What was your chat about?
They just asked me to find some information on Bale.
Okay.
Like actual. So,
You
before.
look a lot better. You sound a lot better, but
Thank you. Yes, I do feel better. My magic is fully back. I'm really sorry. I have to go and check on Vincent. He's been waiting on me. I hope I'm not keeping you waiting. I feel like
No,
I'm
you're
being pulled
not.
in like 6 different directions today.
that's fine. Just be careful around him.
I will. He's according to him, I'm one of the very, very, very few people he trusts, so I would hope that holds weight.
It does. You know what? You take care of your patient first, and then I'll tell you what I need to tell you.
Okay. Right. Bye.
Bye.
$65. Oh my gosh. These guys need new books. What's that supposed to mean? Vincent? Are you home? It's Ophelia. Oh. Well, if the guy was home, I wouldn't be, ignoring it. I can go back to Blackthorn. I can go see Rowena. Ah, they put up a barrier. Where the heck could he be?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Are you okay?
I will explain here in a second.
Okay.
I gotta go check something for Sandy real quick, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
And there he goes.
Well,
Oh.
I'm available now if you need me or both need me.
Okay. It's I was gonna ask for him too. So
Okay.
yeah. But whenever you're ready. I don't know if you were just here to do the poster or...
No, I'm here to see Vincent, but he got caught up in something. So I was reading this and I was just waiting here because I wanted to know. basically, I asked him if he was going to be a moment, then I could attend to you, and he said yes. So then I was going to message you, but then you ended up coming through, and it ended up working out. So, timing.
Okay.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
But if I only brought stuff for him, so I might run home quickly if he's doing that.
Okay.
Oh, he's back. Okay. I'm gonna. So sorry. I'm also gonna be right back. I just gotta grab stuff from home. Do you want me to?
Okay.
I'll just come back here.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was gonna be treating 3 people today. Gonna grab all of these. I only have one more of each of those. I only have 1 flask, and that can be for Vincent. And I have my magic. So yeah. He's covered in bandages, and I don't know why. Of course I'm stressed.
Oh, is this the... Oh, this is the wolf one. The wolf
Hello.
festival or something.
Hello. We can go to our house if you want.
Sure.
Hose?
House. Shh.
House?
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yes, sorry. I was sick recently, so I have a bit of a cough.
Oh, okay. If you
It's
want,
not
you can pick.
contagious.
Oh, okay.
I've already
If
been
you-
sick, so that's fine.
If you want, you can pick one of us up, and then I can take either. Yeah.
Okay. This is beautiful.
I always forget what this place is called.
Ooh. Oh, little moths. Hi, BPs. This is so
You can grab-
pretty. Oh,
Thank you. You can grab if you want.
thank you. This is
Um.
beautiful.
Yeah. We built it, so.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So the reason why Arlo wanted me to talk to you was because I have context for you, but it was because of my back.
Oh.
Yeah. So originally there was a scar there from I don't know how familiar are you with my situation with the goblins?
All I know is that I think Bale had told me that you, well, the court and Bale told me that you had some sort of connection with in regards of them at least having your blood.
So I was basically a while ago while the war was happening still. I was taken and tortured.
I'm sorry.
And what they did, it's okay. It's done now. But when that happened, they took a knife and stuck it in my back. And they left it there for a while.
Okay.
And so now I have a scar there.
Mhm.
And recently we went on a bit of an expedition with Arlo. And we fell through a sandpit trap. All three of us did. Yeah. Me, Arlo, and Zach. So, and there were spikes on the bottom of the sandpit trap. And we fell on them.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And apparently that re-traumatized my back.
Mhm.
And so from this book, which is an apothecary book, which you can read, it's all about voidlings. Apparently it's a voidling mark that's growing, but Arlo still wanted me to get it checked out because of the wound that's there.
Also, the memory of the. This is where pain has lingered, where flesh remains, or trauma strikes an area already etched by emotional physical pain. Etching deeper into the dermis of the fractal precision. More sensation of burning cold if it touched by. Irritation in the summer. You know what? Ah, they win. They win. They win.
Okay.
They win. It's fine.
Who's they?
My pedals.
Oh.
Okay, so it seems like wither leaf and ash root oil can help with. It says calms the surface, so I'm assuming it means it can soothe the area.
Right. We mainly were looking for anything, and we found this because of Helen, with her void marks. She is a bit sick right now. If you want to know all the details, she's completely blind. And she has void marks on her arms that burn. So that's why we have oil for her, but it's for her. And mine doesn't burn.
Okay. So, from my initial understanding, and this end bit, to feel it grow is to be reminded that grief, pain, and memory shape not just the soul, but the body. So, and it talks about how it doesn't grow from new wounds, it grows from old ones. So my initial thought is that I can perform some magic on you if you would like. There is a magic that I was recently taught that helps steady your mind, helps you focus on one thing at a time. It's kind of like a calm relaxant. I can administer that now, and anytime that you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed, I could administer that so that the mark doesn't grow. I know voidlings have other marks. Do you have any other marks on your body other than the one on your back?
They're on my feet, so they're covered. And then on the tips of my ears, but it's really hard to see.
Have those grown at all? Or is it just the one on the back?
It's just the one in the back, but the ones on my ears, and from my opinion, they are artificial. Because whenever the stuff with the goblins happened, there was something about injections, and they made void marks grow on my body.
Oh, so they caused trauma to invoke these marks then.
from what I
I
understand.
see. Um. Well, I have some. I brought some regenerative tea with me. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, I can provide the magic if you would like. And should it get worse or anything like that, we can keep an eye on it for now.
Mm-hmm.
Based on this book, and I know you may not be concerned because of it in regards to, well, it's just a void thing, it just happens. If it does become a problem, then we can go ahead and try and treat it.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I'll take the magic if you.
Yeah. Right. Stand still. I'm going to
Okay.
cast the magic on you. It's going to go right on your forehead, so don't be alarmed. There will be a bit of a bright light, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just because I need to focus the magic on where I want it to go. You should feel a sense of warmth and relief after.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. How does that feel?
A little bit better, honestly.
For the time being, the spell should last few moments to maybe about a few hours. It will help you focus on one thing at a time,
Mm-hmm.
to prevent, overwhelming and things like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
And you, what do you got going on there? The spikes?
No. Okay, before I start, how much do you want me to kind of trauma dump on you right now?
Whatever you want.
Okay, you might want to sit down then.
Okay.
The bandages aren't from any type of fall. It's from a burn. And since we are immune to fire, it's kind of ironic that we can even feel a pain that is burning. I have felt a burning pain in the last, honestly, couple months. And it happens when I get really upset. And if I let my dragon's breath essentially build up and then don't release it, it gets worse. And then if I do release it, it has an entire burn sensation to it.
Oh.
Where we went, where we fell and hit the spikes, was a lab. It was a lab that I had traced down from an entry I found at my parents' house. Essentially explains that my mother used to be a specimen, is how they put it. She was a specimen in a bunch of experiments to get for them to harness the power of the dragon's breath. Essentially. But like I said, I'm fine with telling you the whole story if you want to know it. But if you have to do something else, we can do it another time, because it's a really long story. It's just up to you, because I don't really want to put too much on you if you already have more stuff going on.
It's more so that there are a few other people that need my assistance, but I also don't want to rush anything or make you not feel heard, you know?
No, I get it though. But I mean, I don't mind waiting. I really don't.
Okay.
I can wait. Because
Well-
if I'm being honest, it would probably be better too, because then I could tell you everything in full, because the story is not 100% pleasant.
It involves goblins, so
It involves my anatomy as well.
I
So
see.
it's not.
Well,
This is why I don't mind waiting. We can do it another time. I really don't mind.
okay. Is there anything that I can do for you now? Can I assist with magic for superficial wounds? You can refuse treatment and you don't have to feel bad about it. I just want to make sure that you're okay.
I honestly don't know. I really don't.
Well, don't punish
I-
yourself either.
I would suggest like a muscle relaxant or maybe something to help him ease pain, if that makes sense.
Okay. Let's see. For pain, I have nettle tea. For muscle relaxant, or it gives the tough effect, which to me basically allows your muscles to do more than what they're trying to do, which
I got you.
gives relatively the same effect. I can also provide a basic healing aura, just in case you have any open wounds. Stop any bleeding or anything like that, but I understand if you don't want any magic.
Oh, I don't think we need that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just set up a thing later, and then.
Actually, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your pain?
My pain right now,
Yes. Overall,
3.
are you lying to me?
No,
Okay.
I'm being 100% honest.
Okay.
It's just
I'm
like a 3.
Okay, I'm making sure. If I do have something technically, but I would only administer it if it was at like an 8 or 9.
I gotcha.
So, if it ever gets to that, please let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear about that for both of you. I know this goblin information is hard to deal with, and we keep finding more and more of it, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's never really ending.
Unfortunately, no. What do I owe you for the house call?
Nothing. Healthcare is free in the overworld. If it's administered by me, it's free. I'm sure Skylar will take money if you wanted to go see him.
No, that's why I didn't want Skylar.
But you don't have to repay me. This is my purpose. It's to help. I swear.
Okay. But if you ever need anything, let me know, and I'll see what I can do.
Of course. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll schedule a time. Okay?
Mm.
You can tell me
Okay.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Your Highness.
Huh?
I am leaving, so I was saying goodbye.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care of yourself. And if you need anything, let me know and I can send over a care package as well.
Okay. No worries.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? His eyes are orange.
Mm,
Do you want to go talk?
sure.
Thank you. Where would you like to talk? What's most comfortable for you?
On the corner, I guess. Pick a chair, any chair.
Thank you.
Um. Needless to say, I think I've unlocked some memories.
Oh,
I guess kind of just depends on what part it's in. But we went
Oh,
back.
yeah, you were saying that you don't remember much of your younger years. Is this what you're referring to?
Yeah. We being Skylar, myself, and Alma went to what I didn't think to even exist anymore. We stumbled across a couple of books that might help you, maybe.
That's great.
I really don't know.
Why are you so glum?
There was a scene in one of the houses, old as it may, but it reminded me of what I awoke to over a decade ago. Awfully familiar.
Familiar how?
Familiar in the sense of maybe what I went through.
Oh,
Um,
crap.
I don't
Goblins.
think it was there, but I remember being closer to the world border. Um, I, really don't know what to think anymore. Going back there kind of just shook me. It may just be ruins, but
Really don't know.
I'm sorry, Vincent.
Okay, I'm just trying to control through it.
Have you felt anything?
Not necessarily.
Well, Oh. Thank you.
Read them as quickly as I could, but
I'll take some time with these.
it's a lot. A lot of reading.
Ah! Okay, over 100 pages. I will definitely study these. I brought you some different kinds of teas in a flask as well. Would you like me to put them anywhere?
I can hold them. I have space.
Okay, that's a mixture of some stuff. I brought a nettle tea and a ribwort tea, and I brought you some black tea as well. How much, if any, I'm assuming you are, how much pain are you in?
I mean, Skylar tried some stuff anyway, and it works as much as it can, but, you see, with Crystallians and trust issues, and Skylar doesn't necessarily trust me.
Well, I have magic, but I also have something for physical pain. I can give you both, but it depends. I think you might know through Helia. There's obviously the essence that I used to put her under. I also have a smaller dose that relieves pain. But that's up to you on if you want to take it. It would be a strong pain reducer, or if you're needing the rest, I can give you the other one and stay by your side while you rest.
Sure.
Okay. Would you like some magic in the meantime?
Yes, please.
There's that, and this one. There you go.
Thank you.
there is someone looking for my treatment. So what I can do is I can go and see them for a moment and then come back and administer the torchflower essence. And while you rest, I can read the books that you gave me.
I think I could manage on. Oh, I think I could manage on my own, maybe.
What do you mean?
If need be, I mean, just administering, I guess.
Well, I just more so... I'm willing to stay here in case you're worried about something, you know, while you're sleeping. Or resting. I can also keep an eye on your body and your state in case of, you know... Because I know when Crystallians sleep for too long, there's the chance of explosion, so I can keep an eye on that as well.
We can do that then, yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, is there anything that I need to do in regards to extended stay in the end? Do I need to update... I have a pass, but do I need to update my log or anything?
Maybe for the next day, but we can handle that later.
Okay. That's fine. Give me one moment.
There's just so much paperwork behind extended, but it's not really worth it.
It's just for a few hours, but... I can stay as long as you need.
Okay.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go treat someone, and then I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
Please stay safe.
Okay. Be safe.
Well... I'll race you there.
Impressive.
Thank you. I
Where do you
am a
stand on-
spellbound order teacher.
I see. Where do you stand on Helia's treatment?
Well, as of right now, I'm looking into additional options.
What do you need?
Well, as of right now, I need to speak with Rexaurus about something that he possesses, and we need to test it. Should it yield positive results, then we would probably go, we would
Would you like to go inside?
Sure.
As you were saying?
Should it yield positive results, then it is something that we are going to look in on trying to help her. As of right now, I don't know how much she's told, but I can't say too much, but patient confidentiality and all. But right now we know that the skulk that we used, unless she wants to have it be replaced over and over and over again forever, is not something that we want to do. We want to improve the quality of life, and with us needing to replace it constantly, that means constant surgeries. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the best option right now.
Right. Is there any other intermediary steps that we can take?
Why? Do you know something that I'm not aware of?
Patient confidentiality, I suppose. No. I don't know what you know and what I know.
Well, is she showing any signs of sickness or further withering that you've seen? I don't
No.
know. You asking indicates that you've spent some time with her and you care and you're worried.
I suppose, yes. If there's anything we can do in the meantime, as you said, to improve quality of life, let me know.
Of course. I think her...
And should there be any
treatment-
updates or anything that I can do, let me know as well.
Yeah, of course. I can. I will let you know.
Very well. I'll check back in a few days.
Are you needing treatment, Atticus?
Myself, no.
Oh. Alright.
Very well.
Okay then. He does. He does sound entitled. I thought him and I were cool. I thought we were on like good terms. But I guess not. Did I miss anything else? Sure, he's concerned, but he's like the last person that the court trusts, despite him being in the court. So, I don't know. Um... I spelled coming wrong. God. Ugh. Oh, they're above. Stellaris. Ah! It's in my ender chest. I have torch essences, blah, 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 torch essences in my ender chest. I'm not putting that anywhere in the apothecary. No, no, no.
Hi.
I realized I didn't knock. That was so rude of me. I just walked in.
As they say in other parts of the realm, mi casa, su casa, I guess.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Hello. I'm so sorry. Okay. Alright, I need this. Not this one. Ugh. The amount of time I have used the wrong pickaxe. I have a silk touch pickaxe and a normal, like, fortune one, and I have used the non silk touch on my ender chest before, and I've broken it. No, I got it. I was about to use the wrong one. Where would you like to rest?
Got enough. Well, if anything, or got room up here.
Your home is very nice.
It's a weird optical illusion, I guess.
Why? Because it goes in like a spiral?
Yeah. Or just like small room, like really big room for no reason.
Oh. Let's see.
I was summoned into the vault momentarily, so if you could give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah. If you don't mind me sitting and waiting. Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I wanted to talk to Sundew today because I wanted to actually, like, start working on this core, but I don't know. Maybe this will yield some information. Oh my gosh, Karen! Shoot. No, you're so right. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. It could be a lot of information that they're wanting to give. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're telling me. Go away! Hey, at least Skylar's not asking about us. They're not bombarding us this time. It's about Vincent. Yeah, I'm so smart when I mess up the word coming. Yeah, for real, Ruby. They've tried. They've tried. Summon Skylar with music? No. This is experiments. This is the study of crystallians. By nature. By nature, crystallians are one of the most magical attuned denizens of the End Kingdom, born deep within the Crystal Mountains. Crystallians possess a powerful yet fragile essence of life called the crystal core. This core functions similarly to that of a heart. The crystal core also allows all crystallians to access the ability to levitate, just as it does within the chest where that heart would be. Additionally, crystallians are also granted the ability to charge up and use a powerful spike of damage every few minutes that can be very deadly. Crystallian cores come in different shapes and sizes. However, the base abilities hold regardless of the size that a crystallian possesses. Oh, so regardless of the size, those are the abilities that it has. Each has its respective positives and negatives. Cores on the smaller than average size tend to be more dense and harder to break. However, their connection to magics within the crystallian is next to non-existent or very hard to obtain. This is information we know already. Opponent getting damaged is pinpoint where it's become much easier for enemy. Take much more control and end up being quite taxing when fracturing in the instability and strength of powers. Crystallians with a larger core tend to grow unstable and are quick to anger. With the core being similar to a heart, a crystallian's emotions are very closely tied to them, giving them both a physical and mental tax if a core were to crack, shatter, or even be reduced to nothing. Page 11. I read one of the books before, the history one, but the study I've never touched. I'd love to hear about the notes. Can't decide if I'm more enthralled by the knowledge or by hearing your voice when you speak about it. On an unrelated note, want chicken? I'll mail it to you. Crystallians have been found to act differently when cracks or when the core completely shatters. Cracks take away their ability to connect the magic fully, yet their base powers remain. Those powers end up being quite sporadic and wild. Simple touches end up being massive blows, and floating up can happen at inconvenient times. All of it worsens if their cores were to completely shatter, of which most becomes a hollow shell, losing themselves slowly in the process till there's nothing left. A walking husk of what they once were, deteriorating with time, forgetting people, places, and things.
Boo.
How'd it go?
Painless, I guess. I don't know. Taxes.
Were you
I
meeting
guess
with...
paying people.
Oh, I see.
Alma, yeah.
Oh, Alma. So, this is the essence. You drink it. Let me grab this. I will read this to you so you know, and you can hand it back or you can chug it down. It's up to you. But I do want you to know that there are... Oh, wrong. This is the wrong book. Hold on. This... Wait a minute. I think it's in this one. Yes. So I researched the essence itself and found that when I was testing, the best dose for pain was 6 milligrams, and it gave numbness, and yes, it gave a little bit of numbness, but there was no noticeable pain and no noticeable side effects. With higher than, I'm giving you 20, which gives the notable side effects of loss of consciousness, which is what we want. There, you might feel shakes when you wake up and some dizziness. Shakes being your body is like recovering, like more like kind of like a little bit of like adrenaline, how your body would feel when you have adrenaline. So it's more of that. And like I said, dizziness. So when you wake up, I'll make sure to, you know, help you with anything that you need. But there should be no excessive side effects, but we will keep an eye on you post.
Okay. Wow.
Wow. Very grand. Oh, your plushie's so cute.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Just a lot right now.
I know. I'm hoping that torchflower essence can bring you some rest and some quiet of mind. Maybe.
Maybe.
Is there anything that you want to talk about before? I'm gonna be right over there reading.
No.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm getting my footing with not trusting everybody and also trying to do my job. But I'm managing.
Good.
I have my magic back, so.
Additionally good. All that Crystar can almost say to keep you logged for, I guess, however long you.
Oh,
It's-
for the extended stay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
Okay.
I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere, okay?
Okay. Let's give it a go. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it doesn't taste very good. Very earthy.
whoa.
Right, well. I think you were listening with Helia, but I'll get you to count back from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3.
Oh, you withstood it for a while. I'm sorry that everything that's happened to you. And give him some privacy. Keep that one. He got close. You should probably call Kyron. Where do we leave off? Crystallians have been found to act differently when cracks or when the core is completely shattered. Cracks take away their ability to connect with magic fully, yet their base powers remain. Those powers end up being quite sporadic and wild. We read this. All of it worsens if their cores were to completely shatter, of which most become a hollow shell, deteriorating with time, forgetting people, places, and things. However, there have been extremely rare edge cases in a long ago history of Crystallians living on past their cores shattering, fueled by a mysterious yet very familiar power that can reside in most people. Crystallians of this nature had unstable and fractured magics, unknown of where it was even driven from. The crystal core becomes a vacuum, a black hole that absorbs the magic around it to keep itself from dying. Yet people of the past have said it could just been pure fiction, a folklore tale to scare young Crystallians residing in the Andirian realm to not get into dire fights or big traumatic events. Cores that have been tethered to another Crystallian have been found to float around the person who held an intimate bond with their significant other. A dead Crystallian is to be ever present with them until their ultimate demise. Crystallian study. As stated in the opening of this document, a Crystallian core allows them to do a few fantastic feats. Ability to levitate 40 blocks high, to fall to safety with ever-present slow fall effect, and the ability to do a massive amount of damage in one action every 10 minutes. The crystal core sits within either an octet truss or an all-face centered cube, AFCC, which are strut and node-based lattice structures and look similar to that of surrounding. Oh no! Winter's core is if they're like an end crystal, Winter's core was never going to yield me any results. I mean, sure. It's cracked. And sure, I need to figure out how to put those pieces together, but what is all this? The crystal core sits within either an octet truss or an all-face centered cubic, AFCC for short, which are strut and node-based lattice structures and look similar to that of what surrounds an end crystal. So you know how end crystals have that purple structure in the middle, but then they've got that like white box, that like the double white box that kind of float around it? Those are what, like, I think it's referring to. It's a lattice work around it. So if a crystalline core is similar to an end crystal, it's got the middle part and then it's got a lattice around it. Ugh. This typically has the shape of either two pyramids or two squares that encase the crystal core. The lattice acts as a protective and magical barrier shielding the crystal core. If this lattice happens to take damage from cursed weapons or a deeply penetrating stab, the barrier that protects the core will make a crystalline quite vulnerable. This will lead to cracking or even shattering if targeted directly, of which will result in losing connections to magic or outright killing a crystalline. It's resilient, however, it can only stand so much strain until it takes it out on a crystalline. Scientifically, the lattice is about 1/16 of an inch. This goes for all sides of the shape, and it's quite rare to have defects, although sometimes it can be smaller depending on the core size. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so it's like... it's similar to an end crystal. 1/16 of an inch, that's so thin. But it's gotta be powerful if it's protecting the core. Yeah, whoa. This is amazing knowledge. Classification of core damage: surface fractures, micro cracks, or trauma-induced physical splintering. Core lattice collapse. Wait, I can! Hee hee! I can see them. Core lattice collapse. Severe internal structural failure, often fatal, and causes the magical barrier surrounding the core to disappear.
Sorry.
Oh! You scared me.
Sorry, I don't know how long you were waiting.
No, you're fine. I was reading.
Okay.
What's
Well,
up?
first off, how have you been? Have you you spoken to Bale? Just in general.
Yeah, he explained some things. He explained some things to me, and I don't
You
know.
feel better?
I do and I don't. He talked to me about, you know, his, well, I basically straight up asked him if he even cared about, you know, the overworld citizens as a whole, especially with him faking advisor for 5 years. I can only assume that's what sent Darcy into a paranoia in the first place to, you know, make her so ungodly ruling. I don't know. It's probably a lot of catalysts, but basically, I just listened to what he had to say. He told me about how he got his heart stolen. He offered to me to... He said he wanted to stop looking for his heart. If that was something that was going to make me happy, and it's not.
That seems a bit silly.
I agree. I want him out of that body, and why would he want to stay? It just seems weird that the first time that he confessed everything to me, his feelings and all this information, he said that he wanted to find his heart more than ever because he wanted to live a mortal life with me. And although a lot, the sentiment was sweet, but to go back on that makes me think like, I don't know.
We had a conversation after we brought you home and you went to sleep. And I don't really know how to sugarcoat it, so I'll just tell you. He had told me that he cares for you deeply, which I kind of got the memo on that already. But he went on to explain that he has cared for many people due to his immortality, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He told me that he doesn't want to care for people. He wishes, there are times he wishes he would, and that just rubbed off on me the wrong way. I don't know what you make of it, but from what I make of it is that he's hesitating because he's being selfish, which I guess I can understand to an extent, but I think you deserve someone who genuinely wants to, if that makes sense.
I don't know. I just...
You don't have to say anything. I'm just...
No, I
telling you
just,
what I
it's... My biggest thing is that, like... It's just what he's gone back on. And I trust him when he tells me things. It's just hard because there's been some things that he's gone back on. So I'm just confused is all. And
I understand.
I don't know. I just hope that he follows through with his promises because I don't know. I don't know if I can keep being let down by him. I want to protect him, and I trust him. And there's things I'm hiding from him too, so I can't really sit here and be a hypocrite about it, but I don't know. I guess
But
if you want
the
to
things you keep
sugarcoat-
secret aren't hurting him. Unless I'm
Yes.
mistaken.
No, the thing that I'm keeping from him is that I want to bring back his real body, which I feel like is more of like a gift, like a surprise, like surprise. But like I don't think he's gonna be happy with the way that I do it. That's why I'm hiding it. The dark magic and like the blood magic and the unholy magic, if not used correctly, I know that it can change people. I feel like it probably already has. I feel like it's, I don't know, and maybe it's not the magic, maybe it's just people I talk to. They've been bestowed more confidence, gusto, the want to fight in me. But I'm worried that if I stray too far in one direction of my parents' shadow, I'm going to lose the other. And I don't want to lose my dad's in following my mom's, or vice versa. And it's been really hard to balance that. With everything going on, I feel like I'm more leaning into my mom, and I'm more likely to fight and to protect. And therefore, the people that I'm healing and what I've been doing have been being neglected and falling flat. I feel like I'm constantly playing catch up.
So you can't be a healer and a fighter. Why do you have to specifically follow one path? Why can't you make your own, combine the two?
I've been trying. And it's a lot to manage. I'm trying to take care of all of these people just to learn that some of them can't be trusted. And then I want to protect the court and do my duty to the realm as High Sorceress, but I don't know if they really need me, or it feels like they don't call upon me because they think that I'm not helpful or useful for fighting, that is.
Well, sorry to be blunt, but they're dumb.
I've been feeling that, which is conflicting because I care for these people. I've grown up with a couple of them. Nora specifically. I don't know. Anyway. What was it that you needed to tell me about Vincent?
Well, first, how was the treatment you were providing? I'm just curious. I don't know how he's holding it.
Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right now he is in an induced coma. And I'm staying here to not only monitor him, but also prove he can trust me, to protect him, to make sure that nothing happens to him. So I'll probably be in the end for at least tonight.
Does Vincent tell you a lot of the things he's involved with?
If it's court proceedings, then no. He talks to me about some personal things.
Like crimes?
No. I more mean like, hey, I visited my childhood home and it was really traumatizing.
Mm-hmm.
Did he commit a crime?
There's a possibility.
Please don't tell me it was breaking into the overworld jail.
No. This is... I'm telling you this because he is your patient. I feel like you should know what your patients get up to, especially since you're concerned about
I am concerned, but I am not responsible for any crimes they commit.
No. Of course, you're not responsible. But I know you are concerned about certain patients who may not be on our side. And I'm gonna...
Do you think he's a goblin?
I'm not 100% sure, but he's definitely done some wrong, which, considering his mental state, maybe that could contribute to it, but sorry. Rexaurus, and they don't know I'm telling you this, but Rexaurus did some investigation
I think
regarding
I already know what they're talking about.
the money fairy, because the money fairy had left some gifts in my room, Laurenthia's room, and Catherine's room. Maybe, I think Rexaurus' office as well as, I believe, the Overworld Castle?
Yes.
And
I surprisingly, my meeting that I had the other day was them informing me of stuff like this. So I thought you meant something else. But no, I was informed from Lenora. This stays between us. I was informed from Lenora that you guys were investigating and potentially looking to take action, should he have done it.
Well, Rexaurus, Detective Rexaurus, he did some investigating, and evidence leads to Vincent being the potential culprit, and we had talked about it, and they plan to have someone try to get a confession out of him, not by force, and not while he isn't obviously, well, he can't right now, but in as sane of a state of mind as he can be, I guess.
Well,
And
I can say that he is far off from one. I'll have to see if my treatment works in helping pull him back a little.
Mm-hmm.
But should that happen, I would like to be there, but I also know that I might get denied as it's Netherian business. I can inform Nora if you don't want to be in the middle of it or get in trouble for talking to me about it.
But it's not that. Someone, one of the Netherians, had mentioned that we had an easy way to Vincent for you, and I had expressed that I didn't wish to use you like that.
Oh. Thank you.
So
I will not be coaxing any information out of him. That's not my job. But as someone he trusts, I would like to be there to advocate for him. Or, at the very least, keep him in a stable state.
I can ask. I had mentioned you previously during a meeting where we discussed this, that you two were close, or at least had a good relationship. So I could maybe ask the High Lady or the person that plans to get a confession what they thought about you tagging along. But I also...
Well, I'm assuming it's Rexaris that's wanting to get a confession, no?
He's not the one who's going to talk about it. But also from my understanding, there is no exact time to do it. It's kind of just whenever we get the opportunity. So it's a matter of simply if you're around or not. But
okay.
If I'm around, I will try my best to be there. And try my best to make sure he's okay. Sorry, that was a lot of information. I feel like I'm sorry. I feel like every time I talk to you, I just give you a bunch of shit and run away.
No, you're fine. I will say I don't like that Rexaris isn't the one doing it. It feels a little bit sneaky. If it's someone he cares about. But that's my opinion.
The logic,
that's not gospel.
Yeah, the logic behind, well, I'll just tell you. Helia plans to speak to him about it. Speak to Vincent.
Okay.
In the meeting, there, someone, I forget, mentioned that maybe it would not be best if Rexaris did it due to Vincent being so unstable, and that it may be better coming from a friend, but at the same time, I understand how damaging that can be. However, Larenthia did ask me to go with Helia, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as... I think she's just got to be careful with her wording. But she's a writer, so I think hopefully she can manage.
Her voice is also very calming. That helps.
True.
But that was mainly what I wanted to tell you.
Thank you.
I'll let you be.
Um,
Are you staying overnight at the end?
Yeah, it's probably best. the torchflower essences can have you be unconscious for an hour or a few. It depends, but either way, Crystallians are not supposed to sleep. I am inducing sleep so that he can actually rest, but I need to make sure he's stable and, doesn't explode.
I understand.
So, most likely I'll be here to monitor him at least until he wakes up and shortly after. But yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, one more thing before. If by chance, someone were to if someone tried to, maybe not deliberately, break you down or trying to think of how to word. You know that I'm here for you, right?
I do.
Wanted to be sure.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. I don't know what to do.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
You found...
It is very strange hearing your voice and not seeing your face.
Can you hear me all right? It's not weird cross dimension?
Apparently not.
Be careful, guys. There's shulkers here.
Oh, okay. Be careful. There's a law. We cannot kill too many shulkers in cities.
Are you in the end?
Yes, we are near in Shadow's Edge still.
We're not allowed to kill them?
Well, no. You have to make sure there's at least 4 living at all times.
4?
Okay. It is a law.
Okay, so there's one up here.
Avoid them. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's okay.
we'll avoid them.
Oh, dang it. That one that's on, I
Okay,
think.
well then
it's not
it's not cross dimension.
Are you in the end?
Yeah.
Oh.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shulkers on that side. There's 1 shulker up on that side, so we're fine.
Okay.
Oh, and there's a bunch above us too. Oh, and there's a lot over here. No, we're fine.
Oh, goodness gracious. There's it's like a tree of them.
Yeah. Okay, we can go this way.
Appreciate the play-by-play. However, is there anything that I need to know right away?
We found... It's not going to be any help to you right away, but for future reference, we found a patient's log.
Okay.
Which has a lot of Enderian stuff in there, and fungal mages too. So I'm going to try to get a copy of that.
Society.
There was also Olivier's parents they were interested in me because Olivier told them
Does the
about
Spellbound
me.
Order have a mailbox?
I have no
believe
idea.
so.
You
Parkour.
could send it
Ouch.
to the mailbox. I can get it there.
You don't have a
Yeah.
post.
Oh.
There is more. His parents were very interested in me and
Obsessed even?
obsessed. Yeah, that would be a good word.
Whose parents?
My parents.
Olivier's.
Oh.
What's this big
Pick it up.
Oh, the levitation is making me go those
Wait,
things. and
were the
don't want to
patient
go.
moms by his parents?
By his mom.
And my mother, she.
Oh, yes, because your mother
she
was an
did this
apothecary, right?
apparently. She was part of it, I think. I don't know if she ever was the official apothecary or not.
Oh.
But she said she was friends with Mars, who I know was.
I think you told me that.
She noted in the diary as well.
Apparently,
Wait, what's
I have to
what's
double
your mom-
check.
Do you remember your mom's name?
Yeah, she wrote it. It's a Kazetel.
Okay, no, never mind. Sorry, I saw another apothecary name and I wanted to know if it was the same.
Oh, I see.
Apparently, according to information that they found from a group of mages, again, allegedly, descending from the same group that originally took my heart, apparently my heart is in a temple somewhere in, I think it's the deeper dark.
Oh. Well, that's great. That's a great starting point.
I agree. I've been looking all around the overworld because, in the nether in the end, because how would it be in the deeper dark is what I originally thought. But if they had access to it,
Well,
Was the deeper dark accessible?
well, the deeper dark back then wasn't even the deeper dark.
The diary said that they hid it in the temple, but it was in like some sort of cave, and then it said they said they grew this cook around it, and then found the deeper dark.
Yeah, the
Oh,
deeper dark
what?
was originally just a vast cave system.
So what did they just try like to use the heart and then it backfired on them or something?
From what I saw, they said it was just they buried it, in a temple in a cave, and that cave happened to be the. Was that you?
Yes, they just came from the end ship. I just checked it out. They also
But
same with the valuable deals.
It's definitely interesting,
Yeah.
and we learned a lot more about Olivier and.
I learned how old I am, or at least the general range.
Oh, how old are you?
I was apparently 27 in 2020, so I should be either 32 or 33.
Oh. Sorry. You're over 30?
What a reaction!
Well, it does coincide with what Roynar seemed to think. When I was involved in the military with him.
I thought you were younger. You gave off younger energy.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So wait, you said 32?
32 or 33, one of the two. I do not know my birthday still, but I know how old I am.
I'm down to leave this end city. I'm not really.
If you
seeing
never
anything.
remember your birthday, you could just make a new one. You just pick.
I guess that is fair.
Do you guys want to head back to the village?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It does make sense though. If this is where the goblins perhaps came from, perhaps it was just an outpost. Or
Yeah,
they invaded
I'd
it.
imagine. I'm just flying back to the village with
That's fair,
Elijah.
I can fly back too.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah. No, my pedals just reminded me of my dream.
What was your dream? What?
I was in a cave and I could hear the hum. But it was like loud.
Interesting. Interesting. That's really interesting.
So it. Huh.
I've been.
And when we were in the deeper dark, the hum was louder.
Gotcha.
Wait, Arlo, didn't you say something about how you found that thing that you made and you gave to me?
Yeah.
How did
Why
you?
are we being so vague?
I found a temple in the deeper, darker once before.
What?
And it's not the one that's also grave, is it?
No.
That's not a temple. That's a shrine. That's completely different.
Oh, sorry. No, I did
Yeah,
not
they're
know there was a
different.
difference.
They're different,
Yeah.
Olivier.
My apologies.
Get it- get
I
it
did
right.
not know my architecture, okay? So apparently a bit this was around here.
I
didn't
built
know.
my shrine.
Congratulations. Do you want to
You built your own
award?
grave?
I did not dig my own grave. I built a shrine around it.
Okay. Anyway, we're getting off topic. So you found first question. You found a temple. Obviously, did you find any? You didn't find anything
No.
that would indicate like a
None.
heart.
No,
How
nothing out
did
of
you
the ordinary.
find the temple?
I used a heart to listen to its humming.
Really?
Huh.
Huh.
So does that make Olivier and I compasses, basically?
In a way, I guess.
Maybe you guys connect to the specific temple.
Maybe, but in my dream and when I was in the deeper dark, there was no directional change. It was just loud.
Olivier, when we were in the deeper dark,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember what you felt?
Like I said, I remember when you showed me the heart, I had felt a strong hum, when I was holding the heart in my hand. But it was not an ambient feeling, if that makes sense.
Do
It
you
is
not
more
hear a
like
hum when you're around Zeroth period?
Well, I do. It is I remember you asked me this the other day, and I think it's a different sort of scope. It is like, instead of using a hammer, you use a scalpel sort of thing. Like, I feel a hum, but it feels much more like it is very much directed at Zeroth specifically.
Interesting. I
Like,
suppose.
even the diary that we read described it as almost as if whenever I am near you, it is like I am being physically pulled toward you.
Then, in the coming week or so, maybe in the next 2 weeks or so, it might be good to get a small group together and do some expeditioning, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd like it to not
I mean,
just
I can always
be...
lick another warden heart and see if I get a dream.
Well, I don't think
Is that
that's
how
a
you get
great
the
plan,
leaves?
because you
That's what
also
happened
were
last
like
time.
sick. You were also sick.
I know, but
Well, you can use the thing in the medical records to get rid of the skulkiness.
Well, that was for voidlings,
Oh.
because they were like phasing in and out, like with sand.
oh
I don't think Ophelia can do that.
no,
Okay.
I can go corporeal, but I can't go into things when I do.
Yeah.
I still have enough footing and connection to the earth to walk on it.
Arlo, would you be okay accompanying us for this whenever we go?
Sure, I already know everything else.
All right. And if it's okay with you guys, I would like to, if he's hey.
I will say it is quite dangerous as wardens spawn inside the temples.
That is why I kind of want like more than just, because realistically, both Olivier and Ophelia are going, unless they decide not to, which is fine. They can. So I would rather have one or two more people with us anyway, in case it gets nasty.
Who do you have in mind?
I was thinking about Rexaris, personally. He's a good friend of mine. I trust him
said that the other
deeply.
day. He started acting very strange with me the other day.
He's, as far as I don't know exactly what, but I know he's been going through some things.
Can you trust him not to tell the High Lady?
The High Lady knows about me, so
But like more information.
I do not know.
what information more would he have?
The stuff that we find there. And that you got your heart.
I mean, if I get my heart, I'm not exactly going to be... Well, actually, I don't know what happens next after I get my heart.
It's never happened before.
Yeah, this is kind of new ground.
Oh. There's a point.
Well,
There's
Perhaps that is how we're
ways.
supposed to get down there.
magic's definitely got to be involved because there's nothing in your chest cavity to connect the heart to.
And
Mhm.
mages set the curse upon you.
And I would also rather not be in this body. I don't want the heart to be... This body is so convenient because it's missing a heart. But if I can avoid being in this body, that would be nice.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
Are you trying to get into somebody else's body or?
I don't know. I just don't want to be in this one. Being honest. This is not an ideal body. But I'm gonna discuss things with the High Vessel, and if you guys are okay with Rixaris, I trust him.
As long as he doesn't, turn on us. You trust him not to
Yeah.
do that because he is a
I-
walking tank.
I
He
know.
was also pretty freaked out the first time he heard about your story.
We've talked about it more since then. I mean, I expect people to be freaked out. When people just accept it, I'm freaked out. Like, what is wrong with you?
I'm a
Yes,
shriekling,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, shrieklings I get, but like other people who like don't question anything, I'm like, no, there's something wrong in your brain. Why are you accepting
There's
this?
something wrong with you.
Yeah. But that's
Um,
kind of the main.
Okay. There's nothing else.
I mean, we found weird logs, but we think we decoded them, or at least Olivier did.
Okay. Well, we can talk about it tomorrow or
Yeah.
whenever.
Just let me know, and please be safe. Miss me if you need anything.
I will. I'm at Vincent's house. Please do
Mhm.
not interfere.
I have no plans to.
Thank you.
If you say you need help, I will get as close as I can. And
You
if
are
you
the
invite me
last
inside,
person he wants to see.
I am sure.
Message me and you need anything.
Thank you. Oh, Arlo, I looked at Rowena.
Yeah.
I gave her some magic and some light painkiller. But and told her that if she feels any more pain, we'll look into it further. But based on the Voidling book that she gave me, it's something that happens, and if she's emotionally connected to it, that's the only way that it'll grow. So. But
Thank
she
you.
seems pretty disconnected from it emotionally. She could also be lying. I don't know.
She tends to bury her feelings.
Well, that might help her in this case. Helps it from spreading.
Olivier?
Hmm?
So you see these Juggernaut bands that are here, right?
Correct.
Are we doing anything with them? It's gonna stay here.
I don't know what to do with this place, to be honest. It is
I'm
very...
gonna go. You boys have fun. Be safe.
Bye.
I love
Okay.
you.
Bye. I don't think I think Arlo's more worried about Rowena. Oh. What I'm trying to say is that if anyone dares to tear you down and make you seem like less, purposely or accidentally, I would spend an eternity mending what had broke. Kyron.
Ooh. That'll leave you guys on another little cliffhanger. Oh my god. It's oh gosh, Ruby! Rude. My worst enemy. All right. It is almost 11. I do work in the morning and I do need to get some sleep, but we're going to do a cooldown. We're still going to do a cooldown. It'll probably just be like a 20-minute cooldown. So, if you guys are up for it, I know there was at least 2 episodes that we can talk about, today's and the one that went up on Monday. So, for those of you who have memberships, who have a green name, give me a few minutes. We're going to stop stream, and then I'm going to go live again. And those of you who are members, you guys can chat to me about what you guys thought and ask me questions and all that lovely stuff. But yeah, if you're not a member, then the video will be available to you tomorrow. And if I don't see you in the cooldown or otherwise, have a good night, be good people, and do good things. I love you. Love you guys. Members, I'll see you in a couple minutes. Mwah.